Dropping the performance. Yeah. So I think it's a key point in therapy, especially for those that have, again, attachment trauma, CPTSD, shame histories, especially chronic relational wounds, because clients don't come to therapy as themselves, right? They come as a version of themselves that kept them safe for whatever reason. Usually very good at it. They're good at being the right kind of person in the room as they sit in front of me. So it's a really, really important thing for us to talk about. And that doesn't happen by me demanding it. It happens by me helping the client feel safe, right? Safe enough to be able to drop it. This is not manipulation by the client at all. It's an attachment survival. So my job as a therapist is to help them get there. And again, if we look at it from this lens, there may have been reasons why they have had to perform, right, in certain ways, because how they show up is often how they prevent rejection, prevent disappointment, prevent punishment, whatever it is. And so when they're sitting in front of me, they usually don't know that they're performing. They often think that they're being cooperative or but it's actually those parts of themselves that need to be seen the most. And so, unless this happens, and again, I think most of the onus lands on the therapist because when this happens, the growth is really slowed down. You're really limited as to how much you can actually do. And so, it's about encouraging them to start feeling, right? Feeling their emotion, to start being vulnerable, and to start getting in touch with those parts of themselves that they have buried or they might have ignored for a long time. I think that's what therapy is really all about, right? Because you can have insight without change, right? Which is like kind of like an oxymoron, but you can also talk without feeling. And so it's really about helping them do that, drop that fake or that protective performance. When they do, or when they are allowed to do that, they'll say things to me like, you know what, Luke, this is really hard to admit. Or they'll just stop trying to sound good. They'll start cursing, or they'll start doing things that are less polished. That's where the actual therapy begins, right? Where they can start feeling safe enough to be authentically themselves. I think it's about me or the therapist creating permission, right? Not pressure.